I don't know if this is a warning for someone who has kids, or you could have kids and this could be about you. Or you're a teenager and if this isn't about you, it's about someone you love very much and you're wondering what's going on with them. Okay, this is Capricorn. Is this a Capricorn reading? This is so disturbing. I don't know how I'm going to do this. You always felt alone. Or you always felt like there's something wrong with you. Like I almost feel like the question here is, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Or what's wrong with your mate, the person you love? And something's going to happen this week where there's a flashback to a moment you didn't remember. I'm getting someone who doesn't remember their early childhood. And in fact, there are no pictures of you as a baby. There are pictures of you of, 3 or 4. 3 or 4, am I getting it there? No. Younger. Ace of Swords. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Dear Great Mother and Father, be with me on this reading. How do I say this? Your parents aren't your parents. They're bad people. They're not good people. They bought you from a kidnapper on the black market, and they knew it was the black market. And they were never kind to you. They were only kind to you when they wanted something. It was okay to be cruel to you. They could have been the richest family in the world, but you're thirsty. You're hungry. These people were snakes. They've constantly threatened to throw you out, and you wonder how someone could be so cruel to their own child. Or they put you to work really early like Cinderella. No, I'm like work. They made you make money for the family early. This is like a child star or an actor. Like while your parents were sleeping, they stole you out of the hospital or something. You were stolen. You're a kidnapped baby. Or your parents weren't paying attention. They were young and they were partying. Or they were fighting. And someone lured you with like a lollipop or something. And then they never saw you again and they took you to a different country. But to a family that looks like you, of the same culture, or maybe not even the same country, but from the country to the city. Like from, I don't know, freaking Alabama to New York City with the well-to-do family, and then they put you to work, like in the entertainment business. And you never felt grounded, and they were into dark things. And this kidnapper would go from neighborhood to neighborhood and pick out kids that they thought would be an easy target or that they could have someone buy. I mean, this is what? There's a church involved, a crooked pastor. There's a crooked... Whoever is in the entertainment business has several of these children that they either manage or they know of, that they have under some sort of a control, like an MK Ultra thing. God damn it, why can't I just have does he have a crush on me reading today? I got stolen nuclear heads. I got stolen babies put into the entertainment business. I got someone's own kids stealing from them. I got... What is going on here? But this is like... It's going to make so much sense to you. There's going to be a moment. There's going to be a memory. Like, you... Who are you? What can I get a clue that I'm talking about you? They could have suggested that they practice magic in the family, but they just had you under had you under some sort of control there. Okay, this is going to blow any sense of stability or peace out of the water here. But it's coming in fast. But it's something that you need to know, or whoever you love, something that they need to know. It's like, oh my God, it's like for a second, you're going to remember your mom holding you. You're going to remember your mom holding you, and maybe your dad going to work, or someone turning away for just one moment, and it's like in that one moment you were gone, and no one ever saw you again. And they took you away and they changed your name and they raised you as theirs so that they could have some sort of an insurance policy for their own pocket. Did this happen to... But what... Let me calm down here. What is this, please? Be about to get married, or this is who you're about to get married to, and if you love them very much, you're going to really have to stand by your man or woman when they come to some really difficult realizations. The real parents still alive out there somewhere? They're still looking for you. Oh my God, they think you're dead, but they're still looking. It's like there's a part... Oh God, I can't with this. Oh my God. I feel like they even had to have a funeral for you to try and move on. But there was always something that told them that you were still alive out there. Does this have a happy ending? Is this someone being reunited with their real parents out there somewhere? It could be that one of the parents sold off the baby while the other wasn't looking, while the mother wasn't looking. Or it could be that he's part of a trafficking ring. Or that this person that took you was part of a trafficking ring. He was just getting a finder's fee. Like he would just go be the neighbor and get people to know him or trust him or make it seem like he has a family there. And then an opportunist, in a moment, just like that, in the blink of an eye, he takes the baby almost too young to remember, almost too young. And then he moves on to a different neighborhood and does the same thing. But it's like these little lost children were almost brought to the same city or the same place. You know, the Emerald City. With the glamour and the illusions. But deep down inside there was abuse. There was sexual abuse. There was a sadism. Or just you knew it wasn't right. Which nation does this flag represent? Is that a flag? What flag is that? Please comment below. What is that? I don't think Ron will be invited back. Sue was always looking to save a few pennies. Ron and Sue. Ronald, Susan? It's like the Ronald McDonald house having like some secret creepy underbelly where they have this organization where they protect the children, but they're really trafficking children for money to these sick families who... Yeah, it's all about the money. It's all about the abundance. This is someone who might be famous. Like, you could be a pop star. You could be an icon. Or someone that you love is, and you're with them, and all of a sudden they start having these flashbacks. Encourage them to get a safe place. A safe place that doesn't have these alliances. So if they're in the business, it's like they're being managed by someone who's managing another one of these lost stolen children who, since they were a baby, have been in the wrong house and were put to work and were conditioned to take abuse and to just deal with it. They knew. They knew. What do you do? What do you do? This is the time where you need to love yourself enough to allow yourself to look at those uncomfortable details that don't make sense. If it's literally just, we're starting small here. We're starting small with something that sparks your interest. And it could be paperwork. It could be a message. It's something tangible. It's something you can see. Pay attention. It's a clue. Your intuition is everything right now. If you're the only kind person in a family of cruel people and you happen to also only be the most creative one, and they ignore you, they're neglectful, but they use you to pay the bills, and you're living paycheck to paycheck, but they're doing really well. It's like they're stealing from you too. If they put you to work, like if your parents were your managers, that's not your real parent. That's not your real dad. That's not... Oh my God, this is like the worst thing I've ever heard of. It's like a group of lost children that were all kind of stolen at the same time. Oh my God, Justice is here. Justice, the Hierophant. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You feel unwanted and abandoned, and that's not the truth at all. Somewhere your real parents are crying for you. Just hearing another mother's breaking heart is taking over, like it took over a long time ago. But she never gave up. This is a happy ending with you finding your family again. This is The mother and child reunion? If this is happening to your love, you need to really be there for them and encourage them to find the truth. There's a pimp here in the form of a powerful player in the entertainment business or whatever industry you're in. And they're in on it. Can I pull on that? Do you know this person? They're a liar. They're a manipulator. They're a trafficker. They're a pimp. Oh my God. Do you know this person personally? Yeah. A friend, but they look like a zombie, like they've got one little eye and one big eye. It's like there's something wrong with them. They may walk like this. Return of the Jedi. It's like they think they're a Jedi, but they're really just Sith. This friend is in your life for a reason. So this person is an industry plant in whatever industry you're in to act as a sort of friendship handler to guide you away from the truth. So this isn't the person that you're going to rely on, depend on, or look up to anymore. There's someone that loves you very much that you can trust. Who is it? A dance? They could be a dance. Mumbler. Fraidy cat. They could be easy, like a jumpy. You could have a friend. They could be a good dancer. They might be a mumbler, like you have to say, wait, huh? They mumble under their breath or something, or they talk fast. They could be skittish. Like if you go, you'll be standing right in front of them and go, boo, and they'll be, ah! Or they don't like being tickled or something like that. They might smell like, they smell like feet or weed, or they work on a farm, or they hike a lot, but they love you very, very much. So they might not ever admit it, but they love you very much. Maybe you have a playful back and forth relationship, but they'd do anything for you. They'd fly to the moon and back for you. This isn't anyone that you have to wonder about. This is someone you're sure about. What's another clue? So you're like, I feel like you're unsure about everything in your life right now, but there is someone here you can trust. Forests. Last name of a comedian. That could be their first or last name. Gallery hopping. They might love art or paint. Forests. They love forests. They love hiking. Maybe they are a little rough around the edges, or they're kind of granola. But this is someone that you can trust. How will you be able to trust them? How will they be able to help you? Just keep you sane during this? Yeah. They're going to hold your hand during the scary moments, the memories that don't make sense. It's the person that you can bounce those ideas off of, but it's not the people at work. It's not the managers. It's not the handlers. It's not the stylists. It's someone that's truly pure-hearted that you can sleep next to and you feel safe next to them. It could be, or it could be, if they could have Cancer in their chart, or they could have Scorpio in their chart. I don't know what to say about this. Laverne and Shirley. So, I don't know. It could be a Laverne and Shirley where you love each other, but you hate each other, or it's like a Bert and Ernie type of situation. I love Paris in the springtime. They might love Paris. Read that again. Are you sure it reads, I love Paris in the springtime? I love Paris in the springtime. Yeah, it does say that. Doesn't it? Okay, this person might play with you a little. You might play with each other. You might have a very playful relationship, but this is somebody that you already know that you can trust. You don't have to worry. Like, they might not be the most stylish or the one that understands the industry, but they understand you and they love you and they would never hurt you and they would never disrespect you, and they want you to have everything that you deserve, including if there's something that happened to you when you were young, they're going to stand by you through this process. In Russia, they say "niet." In English, they say no. There could be a Russian connection. Or maybe maybe they speak several different languages. They love you. They're going to do whatever it takes for you to get justice. Whether that means taking a break from it and letting it settle, going to Paris, having a very beautiful romantic getaway, or if it's just a best friend, you go have a little best friend romantic getaway. Okay, because this is going to cause a complete upheaval. But you have to make some head over heart decisions here. Because I don't think you're with the right family, or the person you love that you're loving, or you're falling in love with, or that you already been done loving. They're going to really need you. It's going to be a baby steps, day by day. You're going to want to make sure that they have a counselor. You're going to want to make sure that they have a lawyer and that they have a safe place to go so that these people don't have access to them while this discovery is coming out. Yes. 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, Judgment. The truth is coming out and justice will be done. The gods of higher law are about to meet man's law to exact some justice on a child trafficking ring that might have included you or someone you love very much who was stolen from a family that very much wants them back by the devil. This is the devil's work, and the devil's day is done. It might be scary, but find the facts. Look at the little details. Pay attention. There's something to be found here. And reward at the end of that. You don't need these people. They were always cruel to you. It was never what was wrong with you. If that was the question at the beginning, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. There was something wrong done to you. And I think you might, oh God, they lied about everything. They lied about where you came from. It's like, oh, we used to live here when you were a baby, but there was never any pictures of you together. There. Pay attention to that. There's a small detail there. You were lied to. You will get away. There's an abundant legacy that is waiting for you to find it. A whole family. Oh, it's about to all come down. It's about to all come down. So you and your love, whoever they are, if they're a dancer or something, dance together, love together, make love, empower them. Be that rock for them, because this needs to happen. These people need to pay for what they did. Lying, gaslighting, cheating, using you, using your gifts, your intuition, your magic for their own gain. These are like vampires, energetic vampires, and malicious, literal scavengers, thieves, wicked murderers. And the realization is going to be harsh, but you have someone that wants to hold your hand through this. They believe in you and they believe in justice. Are you going to find your family again? Whoa. Yeah. It might not ever feel like everything was okay, but you'll love each other and you'll have each other again. It'll be a brand new start. You'll get to know each other like friends first. And you can release this toxic part of you that you didn't understand because it was a lie, because it was never part of you. You're not like them. You're not a part of them and they're not a part of you. That means you can cut ties whenever you want and never see them again and go towards your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's abundance. It's a legacy. It's generational wealth. And feeling a part of what you should have been a part of, but was stolen from you. With strength, willpower, and courage. So if memories start to come in, pay attention. Is that it? A root or tuber, abundance. You're finding your roots again. You'll be able to get back to your roots. A musical instrument. Maybe you were the only one that played an instrument and no one else did, and you find that your family's very musical and they're dancers too. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. They're lovely, beautiful people and they miss you very much. And the CIA is hiding something. And it might take 5 or so years to get this all sorted out and to be made whole again and be at home again. But it starts with a teaspoon. It starts with a day. So take it moment by moment, day by day, and make sure you have that secure. A friendship, loveship that you trust 100%. They're not in the industry. They're not that plant. They're not in that world. It means nothing to them. They're all about the trees. They're all about the forests and what's natural and your natural heart. And like I said, they love you to the moon and back. And they ain't going nowhere. They're not a sheep like the others. Holster. It's time to arm yourself with truth and information. It might be the littlest detail, but it's real and it's tangible. You can see it. You can hold it. Look for that. Start there. And know at the end of this story, it might be on the news. It might be in the papers. It might be on the internet. But it's all for the best. This is about your freedom and being able to truly be loved and love again without this mystery, this darkness from your past that had nothing to do with you. You are loved. You are special. And there's a mother out there that cries for you every night, even though she already had your funeral. Stand strong. Nobody could do this. Don't let people judge you. Nobody could do what you're doing and what you're about to do. So love yourself without guilt or shame and allow yourself to be loved by someone that you know is true blue. Truth and freedom is coming to you. And a part of you that's out there somewhere just waiting to hold you again.